Welcome to our channel. Today we're diving into a critical topic, how investors can navigate and potentially benefit from the unfortunate wildfires in Los Angeles. Listen, I'm not saying we're rooting for a disaster, but let's be real, there's always opportunity in chaos. We're gonna break down 10 key areas where you can make smart, informed investment decisions. So buckle up, because this is gonna be a wild ride. Okay, first up, real estate. When disaster strikes, people panic. They sell their homes for pennies on the dollar thinking it's the end of the world. But guess what? It's not. That's where you come in. Think like a contrarian, buy low and watch those profits soar as the city rebuilds, but hold your horses. Before you go all in on a charred lot, you gotta do your homework. Is this a temporary dip or a long-term decline? Check the trends, the demographics, the whole shebang. Remember, knowledge is your most powerful weapon. Let's talk insurance, folks. These guys are the first line of defense when disaster strikes. Sure, they're paying out claims hand over fist right now, but that doesn't mean their stock is a loser. Remember, they're in the business of risk, and they always bounce back. The key here is to find the companies with strong balance sheets, the ones who can weather the storm. Look for those with a history of profitability, those who've been through this before. They're the ones who will come out on top. All right, now we're getting to the good stuff. When disaster strikes, who you gonna call? The construction crews. These guys are the heroes of the hour, rebuilding homes, businesses, lives, and their stocks, they're gonna be on fire. Focus on the companies with a proven track record, the ones with the experience and the manpower to handle a massive rebuilding effort. And don't forget about the suppliers, the lumber yards, the concrete companies, they're all going to be booming. Chapter 4. Let's not forget about the government, folks. They're here to help, with disaster relief funds, tax breaks, the whole 9 yards. And that means opportunities for savvy investors. Keep an eye on the companies that benefit from government contracts, the ones providing essential services, rebuilding infrastructure. They're sitting on a gold mine of potential profits. Chapter 5. Listen, I love a good speculative bet as much as the next guy, but you gotta diversify. Don't put all your eggs in one basket, especially when that basket is literally on fire. Spread your risk, folks. Invest in different sectors, different asset classes, even different countries. That way, if one area takes a hit, your portfolio won't go up in smoke. Chapter 6. Alright, let's talk about the future. Wildfires are a wake-up call, folks. Climate change is real, and it's time to invest in solutions. I'm talking about renewable energy, sustainable building materials, water conservation technologies. These industries are about to explode, and you want to be on the ground floor. Chapter 7. Tourism takes a hit, but there's a silver lining. Let's face it, wildfires are bad for tourism. Nobody wants to vacation in a disaster zone, but that doesn't mean you should write off the entire sector. Look for the companies that cater to budget travelers, the ones offering deals and discounts to lure back visitors. And keep an eye on the long-term recovery play. Once the smoke clears, people will be eager to experience the beauty that remains. Chapter 8. Utilities, the unsung heroes and profit centers of disaster recovery. Don't underestimate the importance of utilities, folks. Electricity, gas, water, these are the lifelines of any community, especially after a disaster. Look for the companies that are investing in grid modernization, fire-resistant infrastructure, and renewable energy sources. They're not just keeping the lights on, they're building a brighter future. Chapter 9. Don't be a fool, read the news, from the right sources. Listen, there's a lot of misinformation out there, especially during a crisis. Don't believe everything you read on social media. Stick to reputable news sources, folks. Do your research, verify your information, and don't make any rash decisions based on rumors or hearsay. Chapter 10. The long game. Los Angeles will rise again. Listen, I'm not going to sugarcoat it. Recovering from a disaster takes time. But remember, Los Angeles is a resilient city. It's bounced back from earthquakes, riots, even Hollywood scandals. The key is to have a long-term perspective. Don't panic sell, don't chase short-term gains. Focus on the fundamentals, on the companies that are poised for growth in the years to come. Because Los Angeles will rebuild, and so will your portfolio. Outrow, stay informed, stay invested, stay profitable. Thanks for watching. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content. Stay safe and informed. Remember, in the words of the immortal Baron Rothschild, buy when there's blood in the streets, even if it's your own. But hey, let's try to avoid that last part, shall we? Stay informed, stay invested, and most importantly, stay profitable.